structured already. Obviously, there's been a lot of emphasis here from Astralis over there towards the B site, and Liazz being the first victim. The fight ensuing in middle, and Azur continuing what form he's as shown here in the tournament thus far. And very much worthy of noting that the Renegades have made quite the name for themselves here in Katowice, but it does look like the A hit is on now for the Renegades. And leading that charge is going to be Gratisfaction and jkaem. Getting this bomb would be a success all on its own. Planning it is another story. But that peak there is going to not prove to hold any results. jkaem finding one, Azur with another. And this one has, in fact, gone in the way of Renegades. Device on 1-8. What they're bringing to the table here against the Renegades.
And Astralis with their famous top mid-smoke aggression right here. 3 Astralis members fighting for mid.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's all gone wrong there in the beginning stages of this round. They're just picking them apart piece by piece. jkaem getting 1, finding 2, finding a 3rd. Big kills there. Not going to be enough, but it does hold them in the round just a little bit longer. Gratisfaction of the Renegades are postured here. Ready to take it. 3 are going to be coming out the palace area, and Device getting the spray down on a 1. xyp9x also chiming in, and it looks as though this has all gone horribly wrong for the Renegades. Of course, their hopes could have only been, looks like Renegades want to challenge this A sites. They have, in fact, smoked off all of the ways and the choke points in which they could be caught in a crossfire, except for this cheeky little peek right here by Device. Could prove to be disastrous. They have gotten into the site, though. jkaem there.
They're not moving quick enough right now, Trees.
Yeah, they're not. In fact, they're going to get the bomb down. It did take them just a little bit of time, Liazz being the only casualty in the round thus far. And now with the bomb planted, Astralis on the retake, 5 alive.
And the player to watch here is Azur, who's rotating back around to mid, but I don't know if he's going to have time for this.
And that's a long trek to take. The bomb being planted there. Azur going to be the saving grace in this round. Gratisfaction falls. jkaem can't get anything done. And now
it's the perfect read, the perfect nade.
Out.
And this is going to be very difficult for Renegades.
Yep, xyp9x here. Going to go ahead and try to reinforce what is Astralis finding 1. Can he find a 2nd? He does indeed. Looks for a 3rd, but they're a little timid to come out of smoke. And he grabs a 3rd, a 4th. Can he grab the ace? Just finish him off. Do it. You know you want to do xyp9x. Can't find the spam through the smoke. It's going to be Gratisfaction. dupreeh. And should Device peek middle now, prove to be a disaster, and he does just that. However, he's only able to net 1 for Azur. Somehow goes down in a flame of fury there together. xyp9x trying to clean up on catwalk, finds 2, and what has been the anchor over here at the B site is going to continue to do just that.
And at those extremity sites.
Yep, we're going to see the boost come out from the Renegades in this moment. jkaem finding the first frag there with the deagle on a Magisk. And the damage has been done over onto the side of Renegades. However, in a 4 versus 4 with the even strength numbers, I don't think that they're going to know that jkaem is set up here in this window room, and dupreeh is going to be right there, getting 1 dig to the dome. Easy as that. He does grab an op there for the utilization of the Renegades and won't stay alive very long. In fact, it won't see a single shot be fired as Glaive is cleaning him up now. And what was not exactly a round structured for the Renegades to win. Now 1 versus 2. Liazz, 35 HP, and AK, and dead. Really a pretty good time to start. Mid control yet again here from Astralis. And they're going to try to fight through this Molotov. Glaive finding 1, can't get a 3rd. Gratisfaction is going to end that streak before it even begins. dupreeh there to support with AWP, and he's going to try to play a little bit more conservative here, is to not lose that in middle for no reason. You've tried to go B time and time again, and xyp9x is just there to destroy you. And Device will be losing this op battle. Now we have a little bit of a round on our hands. Just about 45 seconds left on the clock. Magisk set up there and sandwich, but yes, you're right. jkaem needs to find that frag. In fact, Gratisfaction will be the one that does find it. First and foremost in the round, now turning in the way of the Renegades. The bomb will be planted. It'll be jkaem, Gratisfaction, and Liazz to defend this plant. xyp9x trying to get sneaky, does find the kill on the Liazz, but he will be cut down by the AWP of Gratisfaction. Now dupreeh is dead. And the round on the board for the Renegades. Yeah, Gratisfaction coming to ace in that round.
Rotate from jungle here.
Yeah, they're going to flood out onto this A site. Gonna find some resistance, though, and even trades now. jkaem now. Big frags here for both jkaem and jkaem. 3v3. Bomb is finding its way into the site. That smoke is going to keep Glaive at bay. The spam finding the bomb planter. And Azur will, in fact, fall with the bomb there in the site, leaving jkaem and Gratisfaction in a very, very awkward position. They've got to now get this bomb, get the plant, but in doing so, Gratisfaction falls victim to Device's AWP. jkaem with 8 HP, and well, he's about to face Glaive here. He's not a happy camper. not happy at all. He's actually going to fall. jkaem now with a chance. Very low HP again, and he knows he's got to reposition himself. He knows he's got to re-attack this round from a different way and perhaps get one more pick here. But Astralis are not the type of team to give up picks in these situations. They're not going to play in that sort of play style where they can be punished and lose a 1v2. They're going to play a little bit more methodical and smart. Device not having moved from that frag just a second ago. Somehow, jkaem grabs the bomb. Will actually be going for the plant now. Does indeed grab it.
He's managed to throw a molly to single. The molly bounces.
Man, groundbreaking technology here as the M4 has come out for Glaive, and well, he's going to find himself in a pickle there if he doesn't get out, and he has elected to do so. They're going to back off middle, give it up to Renegades. Kind of bottleneck them here in this middle area. dupreeh finding the first little bit of success there with the AWP on a JKS, and another shot ringing out. Unable to do anything with that, and he's going to be punished for it. Peeking just a little bit too far. Azur's going to take him out before he's traded on. And Device somehow securing 2 frags there. Make it 3. It's proven to be what has backed them off every round in middle. Astralis continuously throwing it, and well, they're about to get peeked there. Magisk finding 1.
He did spot the bomb, though, so you're going to see a heavy rotate coming out of Astralis right now. All 4 players running towards this A site.
Right, they're all going to be rotating in now. This is not going to get any easier as the seconds pass by. Renegades here in a 3v4. Azur taking quite a bit of damage, 3 HP. They're getting picked apart here before they can even cross into the site. jkaem, not a thing to be done for you there. As do not deceive you, the Renegades have powered through the Swiss system thus far, and meeting Astralis, certainly no one's going to think the lesser of them for taking an L here, I suppose, but it's very early on. You've yet to see the CT side of the Renegades. Device finding 3 off a catwalk there. Fighting out top mid. That bomb will have dropped in what was, for the most part, a save round with just a few pistols purchased from the Renegades. Liazz will be the last one left alive in the B halls, and it's only a matter of time before he eats the bullets of Zipex, or perhaps finishes him off. Just like that, Zipex has fallen. Finds another one on Device. This is good, but again, not really doing any damage to the economy that Astralis has already set in place.
Damage 394.
Ouch. Now, you want to talk about touchdown passes. The John Elway of the server is here, but not in this round. So far, dupreeh has been eliminated in the pistol round. That's very B-sided here for the Astralis T side. Trying to get their way out of halls, but they're finding pretty stiff resistance here. Gratisfaction with 2 huge kills, 3, and JKS with the cleanup for a very, very interesting time in the fight. That is the Battle of Connector 2019. That boost is true, Shongairs. It's like you're a wizard. Gratisfaction will be on the receiving end of the wand. dupreeh finding the AK frag, finds a second as well before JKS can silent him, and now that plan for A ramp has gone into shambles. Members here that are going to try to take it. They're doing it with ease. Zipex finding that frag. Don't worry, though. There's still an AUG in play, but not for long. JKS falls at the hands of Magisk, and it leaves Liazz with the ump in jungle. He's going to get smoked off. He does have an AUG, though.
He does, so anything is possible, Trace.
Anything is possible, and a little bit of damage there and around. I guess that smoke will do just a little bit. Won't be enough, though, and as he tries to escape.
Again, Renegades has the right read on the bomb site.
They have found Device and Connector, though, and for what it's worth, they are able to take out dupreeh and sort of all the action. Molotov not landing in enough there into the corner, so it would appear as though...
You hate to see that.
Yeah, that second one, you can't really account for that, can you? jkaem and Azur left alive here, and jkaem with the big flank. This could prove to be a pretty big backstab. Smart play here by Azur. He's going to wait for the plant, shoots the planter. The bomb is now down. This is all very much possible. jkaem to the rescue. And Glaive having to chime in from Connector, but a little bit late to the party. Tons of time. And for a man that is known for his work, 30 seconds now ticking on the clock. The bomb down there in the open. The crossfire is set up just appropriately. It's going to be Azur and jkaem to defend it.
He will get this one-on-one, though, against Azur.
In an perfect world where he runs away with the bomb all the way to the B bomb site. They did read that, though. They did see him escape.
Wow.
And at the very least, he will be getting this bomb down. But it will be up to him to see how he plays this round out. He's going to be planning in a very dangerous spot. They're going to see him early on. Azur coming in with the op.
Hold this down.
First shot coming out there from Gratisfaction. Finds a second as well. He's going to prove to be that turret here with the AWP. He's got his work ahead of him, though. They have stopped. Astralis has sort of stalled out in this moment and trying to wait and see if perhaps Renegades give up a pick. And that does not prove to be the case. jkaem coming alive with the AUG and Device finally eliminating him from the round, but it'll be Gratisfaction that does some sort of opening here for Astralis. He hasn't quite noticed the guy there on Firebox. Glaive, Zipvex, and Magisk all fall on the other side of the map. Now dupreeh in his lonesome Glock duel. Liazz will be, so shootout at the Mirage Corral could be in order. But when there's AUGs alive, like so, and JKS using it to his advantage.
And now he's running all the way back around to A, and Renegades is biting. There's 4 players at this B site.
Yeah, they forced JKS out of position there. Called for the rotation, and it has proven to be fatal. They're going to be walking out onto this A site, and perhaps jkaem can peek the planner right now. Would have been perfect timing, just a little too late. However, the bomb does go down. Now jkaem, Gratisfaction, Liazz trying to keep Astralis from grabbing tie point. 15th round on the board. Trying to get some kills from a distance at first. Looks like they do want to kind of close on this. They do have the money to play with. jkaem making things possible. 3v3 right now. The retake is on. jkaem pushing all the way out on the site. He's going to get swung by Glaive. Glaive can't do anything. There's nothing that can be done here. Magisk now all on his lonesome. 46 HP. AK in his hand. But that bomb is ticking ever so fast. Finds one Liazz with the frag. And he's going to get on it. And that, my friends, is going to be a defuse. And an 11th round
setup from Renegades. So, but jkaem drops into sandwich. He's in a very vulnerable position here.
He is. He's got to find one. He does find 2. He's going to look for the 3rd guy there. And Palace can't seem to find him because he didn't peek in time. And Magisk is going to end that threat in jkaem. Now with the smoke still deployed, there is a little bit of a screen here for Astralis to sort of move out on this site and maybe take some fights rather than fight in the open. And that Molotov is going to prove to be detrimental there to Magisk. Zipvex the only one alive, 13-14. From that satisfaction by peeking and being punished. But that Molotov's gonna force him off. jkaem with the AUG now. Having stopped Glaive, and a little bit of a read is on. Azur jumping out of the window. This is gonna be a big, big problem there if he can push up a connector. Finding the 2nd frag, and Magisk the only one to find there in the A site. So Azur having done loads in this round, leaving Zipvex by himself. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is certainly not how you could have forecasted it. Nothing that Zipvex can do in the
people at the B bomb site right now for this execute.
That's right, they're gonna barrel on out right now. They're trying to take this B site with force, and it's gonna be Liazz to find the opener. Gratisfaction there to support, and they're just gonna run right into the crosshairs right about now. And I can tell you, as it stands, Renegades have indeed done it. They have luck, because the crime mob of the Renegades are here, and the first bit of damage has been done onto Glaive. He has taken significant damage to the AWP of Gratisfaction, who wants to challenge there in that connector. But, well, for what it's worth, we do have a little bit of a stalling here now. dupreeh worked his way up catwalk, finding the kill on Azur in the back, and the immediate response from Liazz there is crucial. Very big kill for Liazz to stay alive. And that op battle was quite awkward. Unfortunately, it would appear as though Device has gotten the better of Gratisfaction. Now Liazz really out in the open, and this has started to crumble in the way of Astralis. You do hate to see it. jkaem ringing the alarms there in the back lines, and I think he has a hint that Glaive is going to be waiting in the TV room.
He has the bomb, though, so he has to run.
This has all really gotten weird in what is now the 15-15 showing of running Astralis to the brink here. What is a best-of-3 series overall, but this first map win could be huge. And a big statement for what the Renegades have done here in the first 2 kills of the round going in their favor. Absolutely no ground held, or gained, I should say, there, until now. Device and Glaive finding frags, trying to even things up. 12 HP on the Glaive, and the Molotov being thrown there onto the catwalk and the archway. This hit's kind of stalled. They know that if they go for the plant now, they know if they try to move a little bit this, there, and the other, it's going to be punished. Sort of like that. Device finding a miraculous kill. And in fact, it's jkaem to take down Glaive. Device left in jail all by himself. And jkaem.
1 rotating ticket. The 4th guy playing ladder room.
Yeah, you couldn't write this if I tried. dupreeh finding 2 huge frags here and giving a little bit of hope to Astralis. It has been otherwise a dismal showing in the second half. Glaive coming alive as well. And they want to fight in mid this round. It's going to be a battle. It feels as though it could even be a bloodbath. A lot of utility used there. And again, we see that smoke come out from Astralis, stopping any sort of aggression and push. But they're going to go through it this time. That's going to be a much different play and a much different look from the Renegades. Finding 2 is Azur. And dupreeh waiting for the smoke to fade here in middle. Looks for 1, does in fact land it onto Gratisfaction before he's planted against the wall by dupreeh. Excuse me, Liazz. This is going to be a real awkward exchange here. Smokes, radars, none of that into play today. Because, though, maybe Liazz just barely skated by. But all of this damage, and, well, they've read it to perfection. JKS with the peak of a lifetime on the device, punishing him. But for what it's worth, that will be absolutely fruitless unless Liazz can really do something special here. He finds 2, and down to 12 HP. He does have an AK and 20 seconds to work with. He doesn't know where that second player is. He's already spotted one there on the ramp, having to go for the bomb. That time ticking down ever so preciously. And he doesn't know that they're both there. He's gonna have to stick this plant. It's gonna be a real awkward sort of exchange, and finds the first kill. Not gonna be enough time for him to plant. He's gonna have to concede the round. And Astralis still in this fight. They've set up there, watching the connector as best he can. Magisk now at the ticket. They have forced Astralis a little bit out of position, but they don't want to put all their eggs in the basket thus far. Magisk falls. Another player falls in Glaive. Now the Renegades on the cusp, looking to close this one out. It's going to be dupreeh with the reply. The bomb will be planted there. The Renegades can taste the round. The Renegades know how close they are, and it's now all come down to Zipex. AUG in hand, kit in hand, with the smoke on the catwalk area. My goodness, nothing can be done, and the Renegades have upset Astralis in map 1 of this.